The heat of the desert is where the Sun Devils thrive. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona, Mountain America Stadium, home to the Arizona State Sun Devils and the rich legacy formed by the likes of Frank Kush, Jake the Snake, and Pat Tillman. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sun Devils offense will take the first swing of the game. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. The run from the shotgun. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Gets it to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Complete downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Sun Devils in the hurry-up. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
This offense has a 2nd down play. They get him down after he makes a catch. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that pass is intercepted. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. Oh, man, thought he had the interception, but the official rules gained too much of an advantage. So wave off the turnover, give up the yardage. It'll be first down. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The receiver on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to get it through the air. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. The inside handoff. Gets away from one, finds room. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Pitts. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to move it through the air. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Inside a minute to play in the half. Might we get a touchdown after all before the break? Release to the back. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And they're not on the same page there. Not really looking to score threes. It would have been a 50-yard field goal attempt. The offense trying to convert on 4th down. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity for the offense. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. It's on target and complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Using the quick game. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 2nd down, looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. just enough time for one final play in this half. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
The Sun Devils will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. Running back searching for a hole. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The Red Raiders brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Get it out on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
What a great play by the defense. And a play like that in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you gotta have it. And how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Under 60 seconds to go, and we are all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. 1st down for this offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe 1 possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the 2nd overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Hands it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And third and long, the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big third down stop.
So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. First down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. Out of the gun to give to the back. Smashes through. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The offense starts with a short field.
Now with the red zone.
Leaves it with the running back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. Third down, any kind of score wins it. They want to make sure they stay in position for their kicker. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. They must protect the football here. They're already well within range of a game-winning field goal. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these